Hi everyone, welcome back to another video from Disciples of Alien. So in this video I'm gonna go ahead and cover what we kinda learned from, or what I wish I would have taken into consideration when I did the Arkadia snowball principle, which is I didn't cover how to manage the decay cost of book and spare rifle. Well, I wasn't using Bookins, I was using the Z12, which is ridiculously low in decay. But in this series, we're gonna see how we actually manage that. And more importantly, we're gonna utilize the full potential of free-to-play. And the bread and butter of free-to-play is, yeah, you guessed it, swanting. Now, why am I doing this? Because if you look at this one, I'm able to completely drain a menorah before it attacks me. Now, if you think of it like this, if every time you attack a enemy, you have a chance of getting free stuff. If you're free to play, that's free stuff, that's bread and butter, that's all you need to keep in mind. Always gain as much as you can. And this is also going to extend your hunts, increasing your chance to find fruit and stone as well. But one thing that we didn't focus so much on in the last one was the actual skill gains gained while hunting, and this is why I bring up this here. I did a test. I ran 14 ped in stacks of 2 to simulate the daily, and I utilized the animal oil residue to actually just manage the repair costs of the book and spare rifle. And now you're gonna see this in the upcoming series, how I use this, because I'm not gonna TT everything this time. I'm only gonna use the shrapnel that we get back and the continuous ammo. Now I'm gonna save the rest of the things except for animal oil residue, which I will use to TT and cover the repair costs of the book and spare rifle. Because yeah, that's right, I'm gonna use the bookins this time, just to show you guys how I handle it. And if we take a look at what we actually kinda liked with the Arkadia snowball principle, it was the little mini game that we had going on, you know, where you guys took part by commenting what you thought the TT value was of the next hunt, as well as commenting your avatar's name. And if you were spot on, then you got 10% of the loot. So I really want to keep that going, because I found that to be really fun and satisfying, and to be honest, you guys were really great at that and just engaging all over. Some of you more than others, of course, but keeping in mind that there's a ton of creators out there, I'm just glad to see that people were enjoying what I made. So in order to actually give back a little more this time, I have decided that since I'm gonna swant everything now, basically, I'm gonna get a lot of free stuff every time. So not only if you manage to get the TT value exactly spot on, say that you guess that day 4 is gonna be a TT value of 5.44 ped, and you get that right, then you get 54 pec back. That's still gonna be a thing, so guess the correct TT value, you get 10% back. Under the circumstance that you follow the rules. So comment the TT value, and you also make sure to comment with your avatar's name. Otherwise, you miss out on that. However, I'm gonna make sure that you get something back every time. Or have a chance to get something back every time more, I should say. Because only one is gonna get it. And this is it. The closest person to the actual loot value is going to get 50% of whatever sweat I gather in that video. So if you follow this video as long as I make them, then you have the potential of getting 50% of the sweat I get. And that's quite okay. And on top of that, you can do this yourself as well to further increase what you actually gain. But most importantly, I want to showcase that you don't only strive to get the codex reward, you get a lot of skills on the way there. And we're gonna take a look at what we actually get before we end up with a daily, well, not daily, what am I saying, with a codex reward. And I'm gonna showcase once I get there how much that equivalates to when we pop that sucker. So anyway, here's the rest of the skill gains and the loots from the 7 days of trial. And I'm gonna go ahead and start editing the first Arkadian snowman principle video right away. And I hope I'll see you guys in that one as well. Remember to just drop a comment on what you think the first day will land on in TT value, and make sure to remember your own avatar name in the comment so that you're eligible for the loot. So with that said, take care, and I'll see you guys and gals, and everyone else for that matter, dogs included, in the next video. Take care, folks.